the Bougie Show when you hear what's cause it's the Bougie Show, the Bougie Show. Turn up, turn up. It's the Bougie Show when you hear what's turn up, turn up, turn up. It's the Bougie Show when you hear what's turn up.
We're going live in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Welcome to the Bougie Show. I am your host, Zay the DJ. My guest in front of me is a top 0.0 little Australian and Dutch pocket rocket. She's a 5'5", 34 double D. That's known to get nasty. Piercings on the tongue to get the job done. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Hayley Davies is in the building.
Hi. I'm actually 5'2", but
when I looked you up, they said 5. They always be
that's
lying
Google.
on them. Yeah,
you know what I think it is?
Or whatever. I forgot which one
I
it was.
think it is because it also Google tries to say that I'm like 31 because there's this girl like Hayley Davies. I think she's like a golfer, and I think she's 5'5". Yeah.
So you're 5'2". Mm-hmm. Oh, because you had the boots on.
Yeah, so I maybe looked 5'5".
Okay, you're 5'2". All right, thank you for joining us. Hayley Davies is in the building.
Thanks for
How was your
having me.
ride here?
It was good.
Where'd you come? How far? How long was your commute?
It was like 20 minutes, so not bad. Yeah.
Not bad at all.
Yeah.
And I want to give you your props because I really appreciate the fact that when we reached out to you, you responded in a timely manner. Boy, I wish all other performers would do that.
Yeah.
I just knew you were legit.
Yeah, I check my message requests every day. I reply to DMs. Successful people respond fast, they say, and I believe that.
Yes.
Yeah.
That is true. That is true.
Like successful people, you can text them, they should reply within like 5 minutes.
Yes. Appreciate it. Anyhow, we thank you for joining us. Hayley Davies is in the building. I want to start from the get-go. Mm-hmm. You grew up pretty fast as an adolescent, working at the bar, underage, dealing with older men, etc. Do you feel that past decisions, experience, and overcoming life's adversity in general made the transition into adult film industry that much easier for you? Because you were so gamed up, G'd up, like from.
I think so.
Yeah?
Like I did start as a dancer, and I would say there's a lot of girls that dance that like don't deal with it well. Like you can tell, but I was always very like emotionally mature. Like I didn't get bothered by people saying certain things. So I was definitely fit for the role, you know. Yeah, like I don't struggle with it mentally or anything like that. Whereas like some people in this job, like they struggle with it a lot. Yeah.
Wow. So much. I got so much to break down with you.
Yeah.
Did you really attempt to join the police force, but your application was rejected on psychological grounds?
Mm-hmm. Damn, where did you find that? Where did I talk about that? But yeah. I actually applied multiple times. Yeah, that was my dream job, to be a detective.
Be a detective?
Yeah.
Some CSI type thing?
Yeah. I love true crime.
So psychological grounds. You were.
So it's like because I was born in New Zealand and then I was living in Australia when I came over. So in New Zealand and I think Australia, if you have like a history of like depression or anything, they're just like not about it.
And so that history of depression was documented. That's why they were able to see it.
Yeah.
So you had to
because it was pretty like, there was a lot of stuff that was.
But you were young though, right?
I was young.
And they still hold it against you. Even you were under the age of 18.
Yeah.
And they still hold it. Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
So like they get your medical records so they can see like what therapy you've had, like what medication you've been on. Like they can see everything. You can't hide it. Yeah.
Wow. You've been in the industry for less than 2 years.
Yeah,
how did you take off so
year.
fast? Or did you have a huge platform prior to joining?
No, I had nothing. I literally started with no following. I would sit on Reddit all day just responding to messages because I didn't have any following. So I would just go on Reddit and I would just post on all the subreddits, message every single person that messaged me. I would have like a kind of like a strategy, like I would respond like certain number of times and then I would send them to my OnlyFans. And then, and then I did TikTok. My TikTok did start doing really well.
So you really got it from the muscle. That's what we say in American terminology. You got it from the ground up.
Yeah.
So you left Australia. Let me dig a little bit deep into you. You left Australia, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So you came here by yourself?
Yeah.
You don't have no family over here?
No one.
Scared?
No. I've traveled like 38 countries, 37 of them alone. Yeah. So I've done a lot of solo travel, so it's like nothing for me.
You didn't get lonely while you were doing all that traveling?
Yeah, a little
And
bit.
what did you do? You didn't have no boo, no sugar, no nothing?
No.
Why? You're a good looking woman. Why not?
I don't know. It's hard. It's hard to.
You don't trust easy? Or you just don't let everybody in your space, your energy?
I've trusted people and then they've like done
They
me
burn you?
dirty. So, and then I had a relationship a couple of years ago, and then something like horrible happened. Like he ended his life. So then since then, I haven't dated.
He didn't end it because of you, I hope not.
He
Man,
said
he was weak. He was weak?
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus. Fucker. Gentlemen, life goes on. You will get over it. I promise you.
Exactly.
Don't take your life.
Yeah.
Hayley Davies joining us on the Bougie Show. I appreciate you being honest and raw with us. You stated on a show that your mom began to support your career more and more as time went on. Can you say that about the rest of your family members and friends?
My family, somewhat, but I've not really been close with a lot of my family for a long time because of my like upbringing. They were very like, So there was a while where I didn't even talk to my mom. But I'm like always been a mama's girl. My dad, he doesn't know.
He doesn't know who Hayley Davies is?
No.
Wow.
He doesn't know.
Where's he live?
In New Zealand, in like this really little small town.
Oh, okay.
And I don't even think he doesn't even use the internet.
How often do you visit him?
I haven't been back home since living here, but when I was there, I would see him like a couple times a year.
So you've been in California, what, over 2 years now?
No, I've been in California for 5 months.
Okay. And I heard
America
you
for
mention
8
earlier
months.
to the cinematographer that you were moving to Miami because of the taxes, correct?
Yeah, I
They
just
charge you
think
too much over here?
living here is just
Yeah, it's
you
it's
give
hard.
away so
I paid
much of your money.
$3.49 for a bottle of water that in
Yeah.
Miami cost me
LA's
$5.99 for a
LA's
24 pack.
crazy.
Yes, it's
the
really
rent
crazy.
is crazy. Like everything here is crazy. And then if you think of the actual like lifestyle here, like I mean, Miami's got a much better lifestyle. So
I just love the weather over here.
yeah,
It's just hot over there.
so
all the
I
time.
think like Miami's the place.
Are you moving to
be.
Miami or Broward County, South Florida? Are you which?
Miami.
Miami. Okay. Where
Yeah.
you going down to Brickell? You gonna get a nice condo in the Skyriser?
I don't know. We'll see. Yeah.
You moving with somebody?
Nah. Yeah.
Top G. Applaud you. Hayley Davies joining us on the Bougie Show. Have any of your exes reached out after finding out you being an adult performer?
No. Well, kind of. So there was
Break it down. I'm listening.
one of them who was in my most viral TikTok and
Why was your most viral TikTok? What?
23 million views.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah, so he actually reached out to me like a couple of months ago saying, I don't know if he was serious or not, but he was like, can I get a payout considering I was in your most viral TikTok and I kickstarted your career?
Did you respond?
I was like, no, you didn't. And I was like, the funny thing about him is he was like a serial liar. Like he lied about everything and he tried to tell me he was rich. So, and I remember I dug into him a lot and he said he owned these houses and whatnot. And I started to like catch on to his lies. And so I got a real estate agent to look up the places that he lived and see who owned them. And he didn't own them. So I was like, lol. So when he said that, I was just like, oh, you're richer than me, aren't you? And he's like, no. And I'm like, yeah, that's all I said. But yeah.
How did you meet him?
Ooh, we actually met at the strip club when I was a dancer. Yeah.
Which state was this?
This was back in New Zealand.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, we
Okay.
had met a long time before and then we didn't talk for like a long time and then, I don't know, we ended up talking somehow.
Do you
He
date?
knew someone that I knew or something.
Have you ever dated a 9-to-5 guy?
Yeah.
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 Now you only date men of certain status?
No.
Oh,
No,
okay.
I would like to just date like a normal guy.
Why? Because you get your own money?
Yeah.
You don't need a man for his money.
No. I wouldn't. Like, people say that to me all the time. Like, why don't you just date a rich guy? And I'm like, no, God. Like, if a guy works a 9-to-5 job or whatever he does and makes good money, that's cool. But I don't need them to support me.
Yeah,
and I would never want to stop working.
Oh, yeah. Because then,
then I would be bored. Like, what would you do? I don't know how they do it.
Spend up their money to go get your nails and hair done every day, and then you end up cheating on him because he's never home, and you know how that goes.
Yeah, that's not the life for me.
Not the
Like,
life.
I get like why some girls would like that, but that's not the life for me. I grew up way too independent to do that.
Yeah. Plus, if you don't like something, you want to be able to move on the drop of a dime. You don't want to be
That's
held
the thing
hostage.
about those girls. Like, you have a good life, but if you want to leave them, you've got nothing.
Stuck.
Yeah.
Stuck like Chuck.
Yeah,
We'll applaud that again. That's 100. Hayley Davies joining us on the Bougie Show. I watched some show where you spoke on not being a hardcore adult performer, which led me to ask, what do you say to people that say you're smart and good looking? Why even be involved with the adult entertainment world?
I don't know. People don't.
You're
really
smart and
ask
good
me
looking.
that.
So why do you have to get into the adult entertainment world when you got the whole world at your disposal? You could do whatever you want.
Because I feel like it almost, that question makes no sense, because like, I'm smart and good looking, and that's why I've become so successful in this industry.
But sometimes we get comments all the time, with particularly the more attractive women. Oh, you don't have to do that. Why would you do that? What is your response to that?
I think I just, like, a lot of people don't realize quite how much money you can actually make in this industry. So I'm just like, I don't know what other job I could make even quarter of
You're a
this.
goer, goddammit. We'll applaud you.
Yeah.
All right, so just keep it 100, man. I'm getting this money. I
Yeah.
don't give a shit about what y'all talking about.
Yeah, I remember
respect
when I was
that.
a dancer, people would say that, like, oh, you're too pretty to do this. And they're like, how much you making? Like, I'll give you the money and, you can just, like, be mine. And I'm like, I'd tell them how much I'm making, and they'd be like, oh.
Yeah. Don't bite off something more than
Yeah.
you can chew.
So it's like, people just have no idea.
Okay. All right. What was the most valuable and cherished advice you were given by one of your peers in this industry when you got in? Something that you took to heart, that you took with you?
I think from Brandy Love, she said, because I wouldn't say I've had like a whole lot of advice at this point. Like, I've really just like been writing solo, like going through it alone. But Brandy Love said, just like, for longevity, just don't do anything you don't want to do. Which is some good advice, because there's a lot of pressure on girls to do like anal or DP or DVP or gangbangs, and the fans are constantly saying, like, the fans would be like, when are you doing dread? And I would be like, I don't want to do dread, because I just didn't, but because I was
You
like,
just did dread, right?
Yeah, I did.
Okay.
But
They got you, huh?
they keep asking for anal, and I'm
What
like,
did you do with dread? Vagina? You put in work on the vagina?
Oh yeah, I haven't done anal.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so
I only see when I prepare. I don't actually go pull up your film. I just see it on Twitter and stuff like that.
Yeah, so I did dread, but that's because I got to a point where I felt like I could do it. But until then,
You
like,
took the whole thing?
not length. No, I literally probably took like half. Like,
Yeah. How long was that? How long
the
did it last?
scene?
I mean-
25.
Yeah, 25 minutes?
Yeah.
Did he finish?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Would you do it again?
Yeah, I would.
Were you
yeah.
sore the next day?
You know the funniest part? The day after I collab with Dread, most girls take days off.
Right.
I then got like fisted by 2 girls the next day.
It is time to stop the fuckery.
Because I was like, well, look, I'm nice and stretched out. Like, it's the perfect time. So I did a scene the next day. Because I did a scene that same day as well. I went and did another collab. And then the next day, I got fisted by 2 girls.
You put a whole fist.
Yeah, it was my first time. I was like, why not just push it to the limits? It was, she said she thought her hand was going to break, like, going in. She's like, it hurt my hand probably more than it hurt you.
Okay. I'm just.
The video's not out yet, though, but it's coming soon.
So that video that you did on TikTok that went stupid viral, what did that video consist of?
Oh my God, it was the silliest thing. It was back when it was a lot easier to just go viral from trending sounds, because now it's like original content is performing a lot better. But it was literally like in the kitchen, and I like pulled the guy's pants, and I was like, and then he grabs a fry pan because it's like the sound. So the sound was like, and then it's like, skirt, and then he's going like this, and I'm like, it's perfect. Like, that's it.
So it was just
It's the most simple thing. It popped up. It wasn't even trending. It just popped up, and I thought it was funny. And I was like, do you want to make this? And he almost left, and I was like, oh, wait, we forgot to do that TikTok. And he's like, do we have to? And I was like, yeah, come on, it'll be quick. And like, thank God, because instantly just blew up. Yeah.
It'd be like that sometimes.
Yeah. That was crazy. Yeah.
You weren't able to monetize off that though, right?
Not monetizing TikTok, but in my OnlyFans, I made like that first day like $5,000 in a day.
Wait. You're not doing anything though, right? It's just reenactment, right? You're not. There's no sex or anything.
But it's the exposure that it gets you.
Oh, so you gain subscribers?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That's why people do TikTok to get exposure.
Oh, okay. No, I get it, but you can't monetize. Like us, we get shadow banned and all that just from having conversations with performers. So.
Oh yeah, but TikTok, they have a creators scheme or whatever for people in America. I think you can monetize videos, but it's not in New Zealand or Australia. It's just like America, Spain, France, UK, I think. Yeah.
Hayley Davies joining us on the Bougie show. Let's tap into some NC-17 conversations. I saw you on a show talking about your fear of the BBC and working with Manuel Ferreira, taking 30 minutes to get in them guts because of the tightness of the kitty. Now you're able to take on the Alex Jones of the world, Anton Hardens, etc. Have you become a size queen since then?
I would say a little bit. Like, it's definitely learned to stretch out. But depth-wise, you'll never see me take like the whole Alex Jones.
So would you prefer to come home to boyfriend penis?
Yeah, boyfriend dick.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so you're not a size queen then? That's
no,
fair to say?
I don't think so.
Okay.
Yeah.
What is the most important thing when it comes to intimacy with a man for you?
Kissing.
The lead up?
Yeah, a lot of kissing in the lead up. Like when guys are like really touchy, like
you like to be touched?
Yeah, just like I love when guys like kiss your ear because not many guys do it, and it's just so like, oh,
that's important.
Oh yeah,
that's important if you've been around the block.
Yeah, exactly. It's the good ones that do that.
Have you had a performer use their penis as a weapon?
What do you mean?
It is time to stop the fuckery.
So what I mean is like they're just out to ram you, jackrabbit you.
Oh.
Not even a performer, just a guy in general. How about that?
Oh, there's definitely like I'm not gonna say like names. I wouldn't do
you don't
that,
have to do
but
that.
there's performers that no matter like how much you're like screaming or pushing
Double tapping,
back or
they still
whatever,
go?
they just fucking.
You've experienced that?
Yeah.
What do? You just take it?
Yeah, I mean, technically, like, if it was so bad, like, of course you could say stop, but like, I don't know. It's
You
hard.
don't
Like
wanna
in my
cancel the
earlier
scene,
day,
right.
yeah, especially in my earlier days, like when I would be scared to like say something, but now I'm better at just being like stop. But it's kind of, it does bother me a little bit when guys that are really experienced in the industry, just like, it's so obvious that it's uncomfortable and they just don't care. That's kind of annoying, but yeah. Like I was on set the other day with these guys that were like very experienced in the industry, and even the director cut the scene because she was like, I can tell you're uncomfortable, but yet the guys didn't know.
So there was a female director. So you have female directors?
Yeah. So she was like cut.
So has she cut it without the money shot happening?
No, it was just during the scene.
So she told them to ease up?
She cut it and she was like, Hayley, like, are you okay? Like, I can tell that you're uncomfortable. And I was like, yeah, it's a little bit rough.
God,
and
you got to go through all that?
Yeah. Yeah.
Who do you talk to about stuff like that?
What do you mean?
Like when you going through a hard day like that, who do you pick up on the phone and call and say, damn, today was kind of rough?
I don't
You don't?
really. Yeah.
You keep it all to yourself?
I'm super like independent and just like kind of, I don't know.
I understand that, Miss Davis, but I'm saying you still have somebody. Who do you confide in when work gets a little overwhelming, or it was just a frustrating day, or you're just mad about something? Who do you talk to?
No one. Yeah.
You don't have any friends?
I have friends, but I don't
You
talk
don't
to them like
go
that.
into okay.
No.
So you don't have a special friend that you confine in.
I do, but I just don't talk to them about that because I just feel like I just deal with that myself and like, yeah, I don't know.
And I'm not gonna, because we'll get into it later about the whole mental health thing. I'm not gonna go into that right now because it's coming later down the line, but keep that thought.
Okay.
What sexual acts are on your no checklist? I know you say you haven't done anal. What else don't you participate in?
I haven't done like, what's it called? Waterboarding.
What the hell is waterboarding?
Like where they like pee on you.
Oh, okay. So no urinating.
I haven't done. I wouldn't let a guy fist me. That'd be.
But you let a woman fist you.
But
Why?
it's
Because
a
the hand
much
is smaller.
Smaller fist.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, like DP, DVP.
Oh, obviously you don't do anal, so you're not gonna get DP.
Yeah, even DVP is something I will do it, but I'll wait. Yeah.
A lot of the performers, not a lot, but there's certain performers that came out, and one in particular just went viral. The facial abuse scene. Do you participate in that type of stuff?
Oh no.
Because you don't like the rough scenes. Okay, got you.
Yeah, I think like for me that wouldn't be very like on brand because I'm not very like rough.
I had a young lady in here earlier today, and she's extremely popular, and she does a lot of vintage type of shoots. She's more into soft porn, and I don't know if you're familiar with how the adult industry, back in the days in the 80s and 90s, it was significantly softer, more intimate, more, you know what I mean? It was just more gentle. It was more passionate.
I like that kind of
right,
stuff.
but now it's just straight hardcore, jackrabbit, blah, 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 blah. Down the line, do you see yourself, how long do you plan on actually being in this game, and what do you want to obtain from it?
I want to be in the game for like a good 10 years, so like quite a while.
One a decade, okay.
And I want to then set myself up to say like be like a YouTuber or something, so that when I stop
Transition?
doing porn, I still have like my name. Yeah.
We'll applaud that. Yeah, because you got to maximize off of it.
Yeah.
No, I totally understand that.
Yeah.
Well, you kind of already spoke on this. I'm gonna say, what don't you like about male performers when performing? But you basically said it. Them ignoring, the signs and the chemistry and the body language.
Yeah, and I don't know. The only other thing is like when they're not like hygienic, but generally people are pretty good. Yeah.
So you've had, when you say, because I've had this talk before, when your breath stinks, they don't. Well, you're not licking booty, so you ain't got to worry about.
I lick booty.
You lick men booty?
I lick a lot of ass.
Men?
I love it. Yeah.
But I was told that men don't know how to clean themselves properly.
There was only one experience
Jesus
when a
God.
guy hadn't, but
Go ahead, you can say it. I'm listening.
oh, you want me to talk about it?
No, you don't got to go into detail. Just tell me.
I was on live, so it made it even worse. But yeah, he hadn't. But aside from that, no, it's always.
Do you
clean.
tell them, hey, you need to go back in there and clean up? I had
Well,
one woman.
yeah, I was on live, so I had to try and without. I'm not gonna embarrass
Why
him
would you
on
go on live with somebody that without finding out,
I
confirming
had
prior?
worked with him a lot, and they were always clean. I was shocked.
Oh,
'cause
the booty was clean.
The booty was always clean. And
Oh,
then
just this one time it was- oh.
Even though he knew that rimming was on the menu, because it was literally a tip menu. Yeah, and I was like,
Yeah, you can't just slip like that. You know she gonna go down there and lick the groceries, man. You just got to be on point at all times. Even if you need a last minute confirmation,
I know.
like.
Yeah.
Okay, I appreciate your honesty. What's your favorite act to perform on camera?
I think like sloppy blowjobs.
Sloppy. You like the spit and all that?
Yeah, I
Gag?
love when you're like gagging, and then when you gag, that's when it starts to get really like sloppy and yeah.
Do you
drooling
approach
everywhere.
Do you approach the penis a certain kind of way, based on how it looks, based on the size of it, whatever? Or
I
you treat it all the same?
feel like all the same. Yeah.
There's an art to performing oral sex? Yes.
Yeah, like I mean, you kind of want to start slow, like lick up the shaft, like tease the tip a little bit. Yeah.
You said it with such excitement. Goddamn it, applaud her. That thing hanging off your waist, that's natural, yes?
Off my
Your
waist.
back of your waist.
Yeah.
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 Okay. All right. I'll just ask him.
Off my waist. That's such a. I've never heard of it.
Oh, you're dealing with it. Oh, you probably never been interviewed by somebody like me. I'm pretty sure. When you have a certain booty size, right? let's be real. When a woman like that, packing like that, where you got a little bump in your rump, does a man need to have a certain type of package to really clap those cheeks? Or is it more of just positioning, like you spreading it and getting up in there?
No, I really think it's just whatever, yeah. I've never had issue. I will say the only time it gets in the way is when you're eating ass from the back. A lot of people really struggle to get in there because of the tongue length and stuff. And I feel bad when girls are doing it because I'm like trying not to ruin their makeup, but I'm like, if you're gonna go in that way, your whole
Makeup's gonna get
face
smeared
is gonna
out.
be.
So maybe you want to do that last then, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like
So you do a lot of girl on girl too?
a lot of girl on girl.
You enjoy that?
Yeah, I love girls.
More than the men?
I would say I like both. I do love girl on girl. Yeah. No, I'd say just like similar. But my girl doesn't sell as much as well. So
Yeah, because it's mostly men buying the product, so they want to see you get
they want to see me
pounded
get
out.
dick down.
Yeah. Took the words out of my mouth, huh? It's a full-time job taking that D, huh?
Yeah, sure is.
Hayley Davies joining us on the Bougie Show. Vagina maintenance. How do you go about making sure that kitty count bounces back after performing with a dread, or you perform with J-Mac?
J-Mac?
Yeah.
Yeah,
How
I
do you-
perform with him a lot.
How do you go, and especially when you go down there in Miami, how do you make sure the kitty cat is okay?
So when I started, I didn't want it to bounce back because I wanted it to be looser because I was struggling.
We got a bona fide freak in the building.
Because like I would literally every time I work with someone, I'm like trying to fit it in, and it would like. So I'm not trying to make it bounce back. I'm trying to make it stay open.
But then what about the guy you end up settling down with? It gotta bounce back. It always. You have kids, right?
Bounces back
Every time.
Oh yeah.
But you don't get rid of the tightness. Let the grip stay there if it wants to stay there. Don't lose it. I understand why, because you want.
Because I couldn't
Like,
there would
easier
be
for
people
you.
that I just couldn't work
Yeah,
with,
yeah.
like the
That's
Manuel
fine,
scene
though.
that I mentioned.
But that's fine though.
Yeah,
You're just
but
meant
the
to work
thing
with
is, in
everybody.
porn, most guys
Yeah.
have big dicks, and like not being able to work with like Manuel, Anton Harden, that one was a hard one at first as well. So now I'm at a good point where it's still like really tight, but like it doesn't take like 30 minutes.
You
to,
take the
like,
next day
get it
off
in.
when you performed with Anton Harden?
No, because I would just consistently do 3 scenes every single day.
3 scenes every single day.
Yeah, so Anton
With 3 different men.
Yeah, so
And that's
Anton, when I first worked with him, he was my last scene of the day, but then I have one in the morning.
Yeah, because you're not gonna go Anton first, because the
Well,
bounce
just
back
the
is
way
not
it
gonna
worked.
happen. Oh,
He was
okay.
like the 8 p.m. appointment.
I just want to talk with you.
I think there's a joke in the industry about
ahead.
like if you're working with Hayley Davies, like I'm working with Hayley Davies on tomorrow. Oh yeah, like what time slot do you have?
Why? Because they want to make sure.
Because like usually most girls would just work with like one person a day. But like there's me and I'm just like 3 people a day. And
You
then,
stop
like-
doing that, or you still doing it?
Yeah, no, I've stopped doing that. Like I'll do like 2 max a day now. But I've cut back so much because my backlog was just insane. Like I had too much content.
Yeah, but you can't let them run you out like that. You gotta still do things in portions, right? Because if
Yeah.
you just give them all that and all these scenes are automatically 3 scenes in a day, then
Oh no, I was not releasing 3 a day. I would release 1 to 2 every day. And now I'm doing like 1 to 2 a week. Releasing. I'm still filming more than that, but yeah, releasing 1 to 2 a week.
all right. Now I'm one who believes that a man shouldn't bow to a woman they love unless they're married. And what I mean by bow, meaning eat the kitty cat.
You don't think?
No, I have never done it.
You've no.
No, I haven't done it.
I don't know if I believe you.
I'm getting older. I've attempted one time with my daughter's mother, but I went down there and I came back up.
You didn't like it? It smelled?
No, it wasn't. No, it was great. It was there was no smell. My daughter's mother, I would tell her you need to go tighten up. But that's not the issue. The issue is, now that I'm older, I'm more considerate of it. I'm more, but no, back in the day, it was just how we were raised. Like it was just,
Wow, that's
just don't go down there and lick the box. It was, to be real with you, Hayley, to be real with you, it was the fact that it bled every month. I'm just being real with you. And
Oh my
I was just about sticking and not licking. Goddamn it,
You
applaud
wouldn't
me.
even lick it when it's not bleeding because you know it bleeds. There's guys that will lick it when it is bleeding.
Yeah, that's pure fuckery.
It's time to stop the fuckery.
Yeah, you don't want to do that.
crazy.
A king doesn't bow. That's what was my mentality.
Oh
Gia
my
Page,
God. I'll eat a girl's pussy when it's the time of the month as long as she's got something stuffed in there.
a sponge.
Yeah. Some girls won't, but I'm like, yeah, hell yeah.
So I'm saying that to say, March 12th, you tweeted, I don't know how anyone could not like eating vagina.
Oh, yeah.
I could have that for breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
I
End
love
quote. What
eating
led to that
pussy.
tweet? Was that just a random thought or?
I think so. Like, there's this girl like Kylie Rocket in the industry. I think she's
Oh, yeah, I
so
know her.
hot.
Oh, I know her.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. So she's my little like girl crush. And I think I was just thinking like that I wanted to eat her pussy. It's been a while. And I tweeted that and I was like, damn, like I wish I could eat that pussy like 3 times a day.
But for the guy, I think that's something special. I'm not giving that to any woman. That's like a value, the value of the tongue. You know what I'm saying? That's just me though.
I
But I'm
guess
full of
so.
myself. So I definitely like if I lick, because I never want a woman to, you know what it is? Now I'm being real with you since I'm there. I never want a woman to be like, you weren't saying that shit when you was licking my, you know what I'm saying? And I think that always triggered my head. I
my
never wanted to give somebody
God, no
that
way.
power over me that I bowed.
So, but you expect girls to suck your dick?
I don't ask them if they want to suck, they can suck, but I want to, truck. So.
Okay. So you've never eaten ass?
What? I'm a bougie guy. I would never do nothing. Eat
Oh my
booty.
God.
Something that turd come out of? No, absolutely not. Eat booty.
I don't know if you're
booty?
serious. This is
I am so
crazy.
serious. I put it on my daughter's name.
Oh my God.
Eat booty.
Yeah,
No,
it's the best
man.
thing to eat.
You're a millennial, yes? Okay, I'm from the old school,
Aw.
Hayley. I don't roll like that. Eat booty. So most of the men you ever encountered, not performers, just regular citizen men?
Will eat booty? Yeah. Majority. I would say 90% of them would eat booty.
I would never give a woman that say so over me. Like that power. Not even a woman, because I don't do
But the hottest part is when the guy lets you eat their booty.
No,
Then
then
they're a real man. Oof. Yeah.
I had a homie. He was alpha male, but he said it tickled, but he really enjoyed. And this was when I was a young man.
it's the
I'm not.
spot.
And when you're licking them, are they on a 4-legged like a dog position, or are they
It's
cocking their legs
very
up?
rare to find a guy that will let you do it in like a 4-legged dog position, as you say, doggy. But no, usually
They
they
cock the
put
legs
the
up?
legs back. Like,
Oh, that's just as bad. You pretty much missionary from the tongue instead of.
yeah, but it's kind of like you start by like sucking the dick, and then
You work your way down, so
slowly,
now
like,
you open them up.
Open them up. Whereas like if you're just going straight into doggy, like what guy is ever in that position? Unless it's for being big, like what? Or you're having your ass eaten. Like you know exactly what you're doing. If a guy's on all fours, I don't know.
Hayley Davies is joining us on the Bougie Show. Let's go back a little bit to a tweet you sent a couple of days prior. Earlier last month. March 10th, you tweeted, quote, split orange juice on my entire seat on the airplane back to LA. So now I've been marinating my holes in orange juice for the last 3.5 hours. Elaborate, please.
So I was on the way back from Colombia and
Okay.
I spilled. How did I do it? I don't know. I think it was like really embarrassing. Like I was. What did I do? I can't remember what I did. Or maybe I just had the cup there and we hit turbulence or something. Whatever
You
I
spilled
did,
over.
and it came and it went all over the seat. And I like.
You was
the
just sitting there and it
full
was
cup.
marinating.
I was too embarrassed to even ask for like paper towels to clean it up.
Why?
I was just. Cause I don't know, I was just like, what dumbass spills orange juice all over there?
Things happen. If it's a turbulence, you can't control that.
Yeah, I don't know.
So you just let it
I
marinate.
literally just sat there in
So you had
orange
acid-
juice because the seat doesn't soak it up either. So it was like just.
What were you
sitting-
doing in Colombia? I think I saw the video when I was preparing for your interview.
Yeah.
How was Colombia? I haven't gone there. I've
It
been
was
invited.
awesome. It was my first time. I went for a few days.
What were you doing? You shooting?
I was doing like more like vlogging, social media. I ended up doing one sort of shoot like with a girl.
Oh, so
Yeah.
who did you go out there with somebody, or you met up with them out there?
I went with a couple of friends.
Did it? Oh, you
yeah.
went with a couple of friends. Okay. All right. How long were you there for?
4 days.
I want to
Yeah.
go to Colombia.
You should.
Can you smoke weed over there?
I
You don't know?
think so.
But I heard you can't wear like jewelry and you got to be very discreet.
You shouldn't.
Like,
No. Like I wouldn't wear like all that.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
took off like my stuff. Yeah. Yeah.
Did you go party too or no?
No, I actually didn't. Yeah.
I think I'm gonna try it one of these days. Your most memorable scene to date?
I'm gonna say Dread.
Dread. We've had him on the show. Great guy. Enjoyed him.
Yeah.
He's one of the. I definitely enjoyed his presence as on the interview. His energy, everything was there. He's a smart guy.
Yeah,
why
he's
is it
nice.
most memorable?
I just think it was just like a big moment. But you know what? Actually, when you said that, I think maybe the most memorable would be the one that when I squirted for the first time. And that was with Maximo and
Garcia.
Yeah. He's like known for being able to like
Make you squirt?
Make girls
How
squirt.
do you make a woman squirt?
So there's like different ways, but he does this like thing like really pushing on the top of the vagina, and it's just like going like this like crazy until you squirt.
How did that feel?
Oh my god, I literally felt like I was gonna shit myself.
So you enjoyed it though?
I don't think it's like a pleasure.
Oh, wait, it's not a pleasure.
It's a weird feeling.
So it's just good for the camera then.
It's like very it's uncomfortable the way that they're going like that.
Yeah. Oh.
Like that's
so
not
it's like a
comfortable.
hardcore finger. Okay, got you.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then do you have to pee for the rest of the day when you squirt? No, that was just a random talking shit.
You mean like do you still need to
Because you pee, you urinate all
Of
that.
course,
Okay.
yeah, because
I just wondered if your
you've
tank was
drunk
empty.
so much water that you're still gonna be peeing.
Okay. All right. I learned something new. Every time I think I've heard it all, I hear something new. Most embarrassing moment on set for you was what?
I haven't had one yet.
Okay,
Yeah.
we'll applaud that, goddamn. Tell me about a location you were sexually active that you never imagined you would be.
Probably on. It wasn't like full sex, but on an airplane coming back from Colombia, I like did give like a hand job and a blow job in the aisle with someone next to me and everything. Well, I never thought I would do
Run
that.
that by me one more time.
In Colombia, I was flying
Recent
home.
trip in Colombia.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. And I gave like a hand job and like a blow job on the
To who?
airplane to this guy that I was with.
Oh, he came there with you.
Yeah.
Okay, you know him. Okay.
Yeah.
The hand job was all the way till he finished?
No.
Oh, okay, you just.
I can't say.
But then he
it
would have got
was.
blue balls.
Yeah, he probably did, but.
But that's
yeah.
painful. Why would he want that?
I don't know.
So you didn't let him knock you down after you got home?
No.
Yeah.
I went home. He went home separately.
Would you let him get some if you wanted to come? No, you were tired.
Yeah.
Oh, he
yeah,
didn't come
of
get it?
course. He could have. No, he was with his friends.
How'd you
so
meet him?
They went home. We met at a sex party.
A sex
Sex
party. A swinger?
Yeah.
Okay.
Kind of like that, yeah. In LA. They
How
have
often
good
do you
sex
go to those
parties.
things?
Oh, he goes to them like every month, but that was
you.
my first one. So, yeah.
Do you like it?
Yeah, it was cool. Like, I only like had sex with him. I don't know if I would go and just like fuck a bunch of people. I had been to a swinger club before, so I guess that was my second time.
Did you use protection?
No.
Okay. Make him get tested?
Yeah, I saw his test. Yeah.
I read that you haven't had civilian penis since arriving in the States. Is that still the case?
Well, it was until I met him.
Him.
Yeah.
What made you take a liking to him? Was he naked when you walked in there and met him?
No,
Okay.
so I had seen the list because people would post photos of themselves on the list for the party, and I saw him and I was like, damn. And then
What type of man are you attracted to?
Tall, dark features, like brown eyes, brown hair.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like a athletic build.
Okay. So you like
Don't like
wide shoulders and you don't like no big
skinny,
belly,
yeah.
man.
Skinny. I
Oh, you like
guess.
skinny?
Yeah, I like skinny.
Oh, that's not athletic. That's skinny.
Well, no,
thought you
I
talking
don't like
bulky.
buff.
Oh, you don't like buff?
No, I don't like
You like
buff.
skinny.
Skinny, athletic.
Okay. You like NBA
like
type.
runners.
Oh,
Yeah,
runners. Okay,
like a
got you,
runner's
got you,
body.
got you, got
Yeah.
you, got you. So you don't need like bigger size, like to feel like when you're being hugged or something like that, to feel like, you know.
No.
Okay. That's cute. That's cool. Hayley Davies joining us on the Bougie Show. What's your go-to meal after a shoot?
I don't have a go-to, but I'm always like eating fruit.
Well, clearly you came in here eating fruit. I'm glad we had the fruit.
Yeah.
I was cussing my cinematographer. You made me buy this shit, and he
But-
proved me wrong.
Yeah, usually like I wouldn't eat the whole day until the end of the day, and then I'll eat like whatever really. I always Uber Eats. I don't cook or anything. So
You don't cook?
No, I don't.
Well,
have
you and I can every day because I don't
time.
cook neither. I ain't got time for that shit. You don't got
No.
time for that shit. So we're
Yeah.
just eating out every day, and we're just giving
Like
ourselves.
Mexican or Thai or whatever really.
Yeah, I had some good ass time today.
Watermelon
Give me a
is
good
the
Mexican spot to go to.
Oh, I can't remember the name, but I found this really good one the other day.
The
I'll have
ones
to
on the
tell you
road be real
after,
good
but
too. Okay.
but it was good because I feel like it's hard to find good food in America. Like the stuff I
we applaud that. I feel you. So when you come to Florida, you're gonna get a lot more culture, more island food, Jamaican, Latin, all that. I mean, you get Mexican food over here, but then you'll get more Cuban, Peru, and all that type of
Because I have
Colombian.
I have this bad habit when I order on Uber Eats. I order usually 3 or 4 meals because I know that I won't like probably all of them except for one. Like the chances of me liking something is 25%.
So you don't go to the grocery store and pick your own groceries?
No, I've been to the grocery store twice the whole time I've been in America.
So you be
It is time to stop the fuckery.
I get everything on Amazon delivery.
Do you want to share your age with me?
25.
Okay, so you're a millennial. And
Born after the 2000s?
well, you're just a millennial. To me, anything under
Okay.
35, you're a millennial, right? And you haven't been to the grocery store twice, and you've been in America for 2 years?
8 months.
8 months. Okay, 8 months. All right. You've been in the industry for 2 years, but you've been
Industry just over a year.
Okay. All right. So 8 months you've been to the grocery store twice.
Yeah. I get Amazon groceries delivered. Anything I need.
You're not respecting the game. See, the game is there's nothing like you going to the grocery store and going to the fruits department, the vegetable department, produce department,
But
and picking
imagine
your own.
shooting 3 scenes every single day.
I understand that, but the days you're not. But still, you have to give yourself that. There's still a process. There's still a time to yourself where you're just grocery shopping for what you want, and you're picking this ripe banana. You're picking this
That would
broccoli.
be nice.
You need that.
I do.
That gives
need
you
that.
stability.
I know.
You understand?
I know.
You can't live that way,
I've
Miss
had
Davies.
4 days off in 8 months, so I need to
Okay.
start
All right.
taking back and grocery shopping. I will.
It's okay to be normal. Jesus Christ.
I know it's crazy. To me, it's just normal now not to go to the grocery store. When usually you'd go twice a week, 3 times a week, at least once a week.
Me, I'm probably 5 to 6 days.
Yeah,
a week.
some people go every day and get their stuff.
I just can't have somebody pick my package of meat. I'm looking at the expiration date. I want the freshest one that just got put out there. I don't want the one that's about to expire 2 days from now. When you're ordering somebody from DoorDash, they're literally going to just grab whatever. They're not even paying attention to all that, or Amazon or whatever.
I always get really bad watermelon. It's annoying.
Well, I'm glad you eat fruits. And you eat vegetables too?
Not as much. I eat a lot of fruit. Every 2-3 days, I'll order a watermelon, pineapple, mango, grapes, sometimes berries, and some immunity shots, some little protein bars.
You think you could be a good wife one day?
Of course.
You want to have children?
I
Most
don't know.
performers say they don't want to.
Yeah, maybe not.
Could you be faithful?
Of course. Of course.
All right. All right. Let's go into.
As long as I can still eat pussy.
Almost. So you got to eat the kitty cat till you drop, huh?
Yeah,
Okay.
I do not think I could be in a relationship with a man
That doesn't
without
eat the
being
box?
able to
Oh, to step out?
have women.
Could you be with a man that doesn't eat the box?
No, without being able to have other women in.
No, I'm saying, could you deal with a man that
Oh.
doesn't eat the box? Especially if
No,
you're going out
'cause
there having a
the
woman do it?
That's just
What is it, disrespectful?
no, that's just I feel like they're not a real man.
Are you?
It is time to
So
stop
let me ask
the
you this.
fuckery.
Would you be willing to teach a man that hasn't done it, but that wants to do it for you?
Oh, of course.
Yeah, I bet you would. Pure fuckery.
It is time to stop the fuckery.
Hayley Davies joining us on the Bougie Show. What about your sex game needs the most polishing
Oh.
that you see right now? I need to improve in this. Boom, 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 boom.
I think I could get better at dirty talking. I do dirty talk, but I think that there's a lot of people that I like look up. Like, well, for example, my friend Cece, like dirty talk master. And I'm like, I want to be like that. Like, you can just tell it comes so naturally. And like,
But that, and not to cut you off, Ms. Davies, but the thing is, that's who they are. I interviewed probably the queen of dirty talk. Men absolutely love her, and she's an older woman. Her name is Queen Rogue, right? And that's just who she is. Everybody, you can't, you know what I'm saying? You could try to do it, but if it's not you, it's not you. You know what I'm saying? You do it in your way, you know. But you can learn. But what I'm saying, do it your way. Don't think that you just have to be.
yeah,
You can't. Everybody. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
You can learn how to rap, but that don't mean you're gonna be able to rap like such and such, or
Yeah.
be able to deliver it the same way. You know what I mean?
yeah.
So just stay in your lane though when you're doing. I'm not saying not improve it, but stay in your lane when you're doing it. Don't try to
Yeah.
be something else that
Yeah,
you're not. That's in
Okay.
life in general. If you think about it, you know what I mean.
Some good advice.
You know, I talk shit. That's what I do. I'm not sit here and try to do something else. That's what I do. I
Yeah.
talk shit.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah. I know what you're saying.
Have you experienced ego tripping by a performer while on set, or even content creating?
More so with girls.
Yeah, I heard that.
Yeah,
Before. Okay.
yeah,
And how do you handle? You just whatever, try to be the bigger person.
yeah. I'm not very like, I don't really feed into,
Confrontational?
no, I'm not like that. I don't
Confrontational.
really feed into drama. I don't really feed into everything.
That's good.
Yeah.
If you could change one thing about the adult film industry so far on your journey, what would that be?
Ooh, yeah, there's nothing I can think of apart from I think it would be good to make the testing instead of testing every 2 weeks, every week.
So did you see what happened recently on Twitter with the guy putting posting a fake? He got exposed for the fake test.
Yeah.
You have to be mindful of all those things, huh?
Yeah, so I definitely just work with very like reputable people like that almost definitely wouldn't do that, but you never know, I guess. But there is ways to check because you have QR codes.
Yes,
and you
yes,
can
yes.
send
That
the
was brought to my
link
attention.
and then you match it with their IDs.
With the recent death of performers in the industry, and we're getting a little bit darker now, particularly females, how important is it for the adult performers to address their mental health issues?
Well, yeah, it would be very important. I've always been a big believer in like getting therapy. I think that everyone should be comfortable to like talk to someone about it, like what they're going through. I don't personally feel like I feel like I've got thick skin. I'm like, I know when I'm struggling. Yeah.
Who do you confide in?
But I haven't felt like I've struggled with, the only thing I've struggled with is just overworking. So I do have a therapist for that right now, like because I just cannot stop working. Like it's like an addiction. So that's the only thing I'm like talking about with someone.
What does Hayley Davies say to the young lady contemplating on joining the adult film industry?
I would say you need to make sure that you're sure of it because like your content will be out there
Forever, even when you're dead and gone?
Yeah, so I think that especially if you're gonna start OnlyFans versus porn, you need to make sure that you're like willing to put in the work, be consistent, like work your ass off. If you think it's easy money, like oh my god, you got another thing coming. Yeah.
I appreciate your hustle. I respect your hustle and how you grind. If you could go back the hands of time, just this, and it hasn't been that long of time, what would you done different? Especially when getting to the States.
Throughout this industry.
Just get once you came to America.
I would say that I invested too much money into high production content. Like whereas people actually prefer amateur content.
So that was a learning part.
I've learned a lesson when I just got my profit and loss from my accountant that how much I invested into the content.
Free game, goddamn it! Applaud that.
Yeah, it was crazy.
But Hayley, don't look at it as a bad investment, because when it's all said and done, say you go to the next level in the next 2 or 3 years and they go back, they'll still appreciate that. I'm just a firm believer in, when you.
Well, I just think that it's like, I was literally just talking to my mom on the phone about it, and I was like, I mean, I had to learn. It's like, I still got really good things out of that. Like, that's how I grew my name really quickly. Like, I've done a lot of things. I've grown my brand, but financially, like, I just should have been a little bit smarter. Yeah.
Yeah, but that's how you learn. That's why they say the game is to be sold, not told.
I'm not mad about it, because I've learned now, and at least I've like learned my lesson, and I'm not going to be like getting videographers all the time and spending all this money when really they like just amateur content.
Right. If you could debate one individual, dead or alive, who would that be and why?
Oh, I don't think
You're not a debater, but if you could debate one person, who would it be and why?
Donald Trump on his abortion rights. Probably.
On his abortion rights.
Well,
I'm a firm believer in that. Abortion should be
legal.
Yes, a woman is in one body, absolutely.
Exactly.
I think that's just old ass men with their stuck in ways. Like, no, you can't tell somebody.
Exactly.
You have
it's
to.
It's crazy that
that's controlling. You can't tell somebody that has to push that baby, carry that baby, that especially if they're raped. How the hell you go?
I
even
know.
No, I'm not on that.
That's insane.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's a whole
something
nother discussion.
I'm passionate about. But yeah.
Let me ask you. Have you gotten recognized in public?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. When was the last time?
It started. Oh, the last time. I mean, last night. Like when I'm at. So I was at like a party, and there'll be like people that I don't know that like come up and like, oh, I'm like the biggest fan. There was someone from Germany who came up to me, and she somehow knew me. But in public, aside from that, like, I don't know, maybe like a week ago. Like, it happens a lot now. Actually, yeah, I was in Vegas. I was in Vegas a few days ago, and there was people in Vegas that would recognize me. Yeah, get photos and stuff.
Yeah. End goal for Hayley Davies.
In goal, just to be like successful, have like good assets behind me, like good investments, and stop working as much and just have like a good work-life balance.
You ever had a man use a penis pump in front of you?
No.
Never.
No.
Okay. All right. Well, if you do need a penis pump it up. Holler at Bathmate and just add a little bit of water, and they'll get you where you need to go, gentlemen. All right, we're gonna stop name drop. That's when I state people in the industry, 2 people in particular, and you're gonna tell me the first thought that comes to your brain when I say their name.
Okay.
And then I'm going to state a well-known figure in society, a mainstream celebrity, and you'll tell me the first thought that comes to your name. To the first thought of them that comes to your brain.
All right.
All right. Number 1, Sophie D.
Don't know who that is.
You follow her.
What does she look like?
She's a big time performer from back. Sophie D.
Can I like look at her?
Oh, let me pull Sophie up. Oh.
Sometimes I just feel like it's because I'm hot.
Well, you gotta know Sophie, man. You don't know her?
I follow her.
Yes, you follow her.
She doesn't even look familiar. That's crazy.
Okay, hold on. She doesn't look familiar to you? You literally follow her. You don't know Sophie?
I follow her on Twitter.
And Instagram.
Huh.
No, you follow her on Instagram. That's how it's up. So you don't know who that is?
Nah.
Well, she's been around for a while. Okay, all right. So then nothing comes to your brain for Sophie D. Number 2, Damien Daysky.
Oh my God, I love him.
Yeah,
I
you
just
worked
think
with him?
he's just so
He's cool.
bubbly. He's just so
He's
fun.
cool. His interview just
He's
came out
the
today. Yeah.
cutest. He's I like one of my favorites.
I'm
He's
sure
so
you didn't
nice.
take the whole thing.
No, I didn't take the whole thing, but I've worked with him a few times.
It is time to stop the fuckery.
We make really good content, and he's one of my favorites.
He gave us this exclusive interview, so.
I bet.
Yeah. All right, shout
I'm
out to
excited
him.
because I'll be moving to Miami, and he's there.
Yeah, he's there.
We'll be filming a lot more.
Okay. Lil Wayne.
Oh my God, I actually I think he's one of my favorite artists.
Uh-huh.
I I just think he's like so iconic. Like just the way he like carries, he's so funny. I just saw him live, and funny story, once I was out for Tiger's birthday and I was sitting next to Lil Wayne and I didn't even know it was
You didn't know it was Weezy?
I was sitting
WeezyF
next
baby
to
get a
him.
dollar and a dick? You didn't know that was Weezy?
No, because there's so many times that, you know, you love an artist and you don't know what they look like. You know, Central C, I love Central C. I only just found out he's so hot.
Yeah.
He's like the hottest rapper ever.
Central C?
Central C.
Who the hell is that?
Oh my God. He's the best. He
Yeah.
makes great music.
He does?
Yeah.
But you didn't tell me what your first thought of Damien Daysky.
My first thought was, oh my God, I love him.
Okay, all right. I love him. Okay, that's the first
Not
thought.
in love with him, but like, oh my God.
I get it.
love
I get
him.
it. All
He's
right.
the best.
Hayley Davies joining us on the Bougie Show. We're going to start Moment of Truth. Moment of Truth is when I state things. If what I state is true, you say true. If it's false, you say false. If it's something you choose not to answer, you say pass.
Okay.
You wanted to tap out during a performance.
True.
You prefer the money shot on your breast and not the eyes.
True.
When you wanted to tap out, why'd you want to tap out real quick?
Oh, like if it's going too crazy, I want to tap out.
What makes it crazy though?
Like if it's hitting my IUD.
Oh, you mean okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Once I ripped like a chunk out of a guy's dick because he went too far in and it
You
went
ripped
into
it?
the IUD. Yeah, like a
Would you
chunk.
just like literally grab his shit?
No, like the IUD like pulled a chunk out of his dick.
Who was that performer? You don't want to say?
It wasn't a performer. It was like just a person.
Regular
that
Joe?
was- yeah.
And if it's a regular Joe, you couldn't let them know what was happening? Like,
Yeah, but like I don't know that it was actually
okay.
going that crazy.
A guy shouldn't have to kiss you in the mouth after skeeting in it.
After skeeting?
Skeeting. Okay, so skeeting is shooting from the money shot in your mouth.
A guy shouldn't. Oh.
Give you a little bit.
Yeah, true.
Okay. You
It's
agree
hot when they do, but I would
You've
never
had a man
expect-
kiss you in your mouth while
Oh, do you know the hottest one was like Jason Love? I was so surprised that he did it. The cum was literally coming out my mouth, and me and the girl were like going like this for the camera, and like we kissed or something, and then he went in, and I was like, "Fuck, you're hot!"
It
like
is
that's
time
so
to stop
nasty.
the fuckery.
Yeah,
You is fried.
there's guys that will do it.
I'm surprised you say a black man did that. Interesting.
Yeah,
Interesting.
yeah.
Interesting. Am I supposed to keep going on?
It's
after
your
that?
own. It's your own
What do you mean?
fluid.
All right. Yeah. Okay.
I feel like that's a real man.
Yeah. Okay. Just like a real
Jason
man eats
Love
the
is
box,
a
right?
real man.
Yeah, I
He's
got
the
you.
manliest
I got you.
man.
I got you. If you had a son, you wouldn't want him to become a male performer.
False.
Okay. Daughter?
False.
18 is too young to become an adult performer.
True.
I agree. You love for a male performer to grab them cheeks while performing doggy.
True.
Not slapping, just grab it.
I
'Cause you
like,
don't like
I
rough-
prefer grabbing. Slapping's good too, but yeah.
You've cramped up during intimacy.
True.
Was it a position that made you cramp up?
Yeah, like sometimes if you're in usually missionary and the legs are like too far, like it just cramps up in there and you have to like.
You stretched before performing?
No, I should though.
Okay.
Yeah.
You probably. You prefer a circumcised jock.
Yeah. True.
Okay. You've had a talent attempt to hang out with you after a shoot.
True.
And what did
But
you do?
it's quite normal to like go out for dinner or something.
When I mean hang out, I mean hang out.
No, I think actually everyone so far has been really professional.
You've gotten burned as a performer.
False.
Okay. You know what burn I mean? STD, etc.
Oh, true.
What did you think the burn meant?
I just thought like someone had fucked me around or something.
Oh,
like, I
no,
don't know
no,
what you
no.
meant. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, the chlamydia, gonorrhea, that type of thing.
course,
Okay.
yeah, naturally.
You sometimes think to yourself, I wonder how all this is going to play out.
Yeah, sometimes I think like, you know, what if like OnlyFans stopped being a thing? Like shit. Yeah. But if not for that concern, no.
Hayley Davies joining us on the Bougie Show. The camera is yours. Could you please let them know something rare about yourself?
Oh, I can. Oh, I think what people don't know is that I ride motorcycles. Yeah. And I can fit my fist in my mouth.
Okay. I don't need you to just give me
Yeah, that
display
would
of
disturb you, I'm sure.
Yeah, just doesn't do anything for me. Hayley Davies joining us on the Bougie Show. You want to let them know anything you got coming in the future or what to be on the lookout for?
Just my socials, you know, like there's going to be lots of exciting content in Miami, and I'm just like creating more good stuff, YouTube, streaming, everything. So I'll be everywhere.
Hayley Davies joining us on the Bougie Show. We wish you the best in your future endeavors. We do truly appreciate you coming on here looking
you so
star-studded and being just a true professional and understanding what type of day it is. Hayley Davies joining us on the Bougie Show, y'all. Say goodbye,
Thank
please.
you. Bye.
Hayley Davies in the building, y'all. We are checking out. Yay!
It's the Bougie Show with Zeta DJ.
Ah, what you drinking? Water?
Uh-huh.
I didn't see. Good?
What up, world? I am Zeta DJ, the host of the Bougie Show, and I'm here to let the world know that I'm co-signing Bathmate for having the world's best-selling penis pump for a reason, with over 1 million satisfied men and even more partners. I mean, you hear the words coming out of these performers' mouth. They want to be satisfied in the bedroom. No man should suffer from feeling inadequate due to not being able to rock out with their jock out. Bathmate is the only way to play, and all I gotta say is just add water, baby. You know what time it is. Pump it up.